Hello Sagittarius, welcome to your month ahead reading for October 2025 for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising. There will be an extended to this reading available in the link in the description box below. Haven't figured all the details of that out yet, so got no more details than that to offer you. But if you're interested, go check that out once we get to the end of this. I'm starting Sagittarius with an oracle card from the Elemental Oracle deck. And then we'll pull some tarot to get an overarching messages around what you can expect and what is expected of you for October to really capitalize on the energy available to you. All right, so let's see. Thank you, Spirit messages that are off the light for the best and highest good of all for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising for the month of October 2025. Thank you. Time. 41 card and discipline. Passion at the bottom of the deck. The soul. This could mean so much, Sagittarius, so we might have to keep working through. I'm noticing the keys there. I'm really struggling getting Sagittarius. There's something about how you choose to use your time this month that's really important, and that should have something to do with the things that you're passionate about. I've done Libra and Scorpio so far, and both had really big readings around October really shifting things spiritually but also in their lives. And for you, I'm getting this message of the key for you this month is choosing very carefully how you use your time. What are you putting your time into? And is that in alignment with what you're wanting to create or see change within your life? I'm also, if I'm honest, getting something about the time is ticking. Almost as if it's a now or never kind of situation, which I don't know if I believe spiritually, but there's something about the opportunity of October that could see you shift something that if you don't use this energy to do that, you might have to wait a fair bit longer for it. Interesting. All right, let's dive into the tarot. We're going to use Latsia's tarot to start with, Sagittarius. Wow. I just saw the Hanged Man, and it's been a very strong theme so far this month of people seeing things differently. And maybe that's for you. We'll see if it comes out, but maybe there's something here around you seeing what you put your time into differently. I had a conversation with someone around that this morning, actually. It wasn't a Sagittarius. Maybe they're a Sagittarius, Moon or Rising, who knows. We were talking about life being short and how it's important to use your time in the things that are important for you in enjoying life, following your passions, but also spending time with the people you love. Life is short. There's something about ticking time. The clock is ticking. There's the Hanged Man again. Maybe that's not the way you've looked at the world before now. And that's shifting. There's something that shifts that. And hopefully it's just you, not some tragic situation that puts things into perspective, as it often takes for many of us. Yeah, wow. Okay, thank you, Spirit. What do you want, Sagittarius? No, Ace of Pentacles. What are you putting your time into growing? Knight of Cups. Queen of Swords. She also came out for Scorpio. Whoop. Six of Pentacles. Seven of Cups. Thank you. me grab those. We've got 3 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I'm going to keep these to the side for now. We've got Queen of Pentacles, Temperance, 5 of Cups in reverse, and Ace of Cups. But let's focus on the main message. Maybe we'll dive into those in the extended. What are you? High Priestess. High Priestess. I don't know how I just picked that up. Not sure if she's in reverse or not. I'm not feeling that, so I think we're going to leave her upright. Okay, let's have a look here. Do you know what's immediately coming through? Is the Olivia Dean song Men I Need, which I'm obsessed with right now. And aside from the Ace of Cups over here, there's nothing necessarily here that's making me think about a love connection. Although when the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Swords came out, I did wonder if this was possibly a partnership, although they're not facing each other. He's coming in with very romantic offering kind of energy. And then what landed on those two is the 6 of Pentacles, which is real balanced reciprocal energy. And then with the High Priestess out here, there's something spiritual about these 2 cards and them coming together. So we might come back to that because I don't want to pin this just down to love. Pentacle energy is resources to me, and to me this can represent time. So coming back to the time card, it's like, what are you putting your time into? Create, grow, and nurture. There's potential available to you this month to use your time to create what it is you are wanting to create. That will ultimately transform, alchemize into material abundance, money, prosperity, security, stability. We'll clarify that a little bit more. Then, as I said, we've got the Knight of Cups, Queen of Swords with the 6 of Pentacles sitting on those 2 energies. So we've got the possibility of a connection here, absolutely, and that coming into some kind of balance. The masculine in that connection may be younger, given they're showing up as a knight here, and the feminine showing up as a Queen of Swords. If this is not a connection that these cards are speaking of, to me, I'm getting the sense of, for some of you, you are much more matured. That's kind of the wrong word. You're much more comfortable or much more naturally lean into your mind of moving through things than your heart. It's like head over heart kind of situation is how you move through life. And Spirit is asking you in this time piece, but also just in this balance piece of trying to bring those 2 approaches to things a bit more into balance, of developing your ability to lean into your heart a little bit more to guide you in making decisions. We've got the 7 of Cups here that we're going to come to soon. Decisions in how you spend your time, decisions in what you're doing with your life, what you're wanting in your life, even possibly in how you are responding to any spiritual insights or ideas or downloads or connections that you might have with the High Priestess here. Because I've put that above those energies. There's something about needing to filter what is coming in through the heart more and less through trying to intellectualize it. There's something about the lens through which you are currently intellectualizing it that is putting a different spin on what's coming through than what the intention actually is. And your heart will help you understand what the intention of that message is. With the Queen of Swords here and that piece, what always interests me about this card is this cup, which is heart, that's locked away. It's like, how can you unlock the wisdom of your heart and bring that more into balance? Because there is a need for both. And then you've got the 7 of Cups, which is confusion, not knowing what to do, what path to take, what to pour your time and energy into. And I'm getting immediately this is because you are intellectualizing it all. And I actually just said this to Scorpio as well, I think it was, is you're making some of these options out to be scarier than they might be because of the mental framing you're putting on what's coming through. So there is a need to look at what is in front of you through a lens of balancing head and heart interpretation of those opportunities and trusting the guidance that you are receiving, but also moving more from what lights you up, not from what keeps me safe, what is expected of me, what is successful in this current 3D reality we exist in, what is the right based on all of the things you've internalized choice to make. It's like, no, that's not going to get you there. That's going to hold you in a space of fear. That's going to stop you taking this step. Whatever this step is for you, that will stop you and you will run out of time for this round of this go at whatever this is. If you can lean into your heart some more, you will know what cups are for you, what's in alignment with what you want to be investing your time into. And then with the cards that did come out, and we're going to dive into all of this and go a layer deeper in the extended. As I said, we had Queen of Pentacles. This is the energy you're trying to be in by intellectualizing anything. Very grounded, very trusting in receiving. But you're not actually in that right now because you are moving from here. She is balancing her mind and her heart. Very intelligent, very heart-led, very kind of Empress energy of trusting that I'm going to receive what is destined for me. Temperance, which is you, but also balance, divine guidance, balancing of the head and heart, but also balancing of the light and dark, sun, moon, your shadow, your light. And then you've got 5 of Cups in reverse and Ace of Cups. Like this could be self-love, moving from your heart. This could also be an offer of love from somebody, but you've been focusing on, it's feeling like the 7 of Cups energy, focusing on all that could go wrong or all that has gone wrong in the past, not recognizing there is the Ace of Cups sitting behind you. But you're moving on from that with that in reverse now, which means you're now open to the possibility of what these 2 things have to offer you. And it's by moving from that openness of your heart and being willing to receive the messages of your heart that unlocks this potential of you leaning into nurturing whatever this is. This feels like the seed that sets off the rest of your life. And there might be something with the 3 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck that is about this in connection with other people. All right. I'm going to move on to the extended Sagittarius. So if you're interested in that, as I said, link is below. If you're unable to join us over there or choose not to, trust that you have received the message you needed for the month of October. And I wish you all the best with, choosing very carefully what you spend your time on this month, because that will shift the direction of your life.